Okay, just a quick video of my M416 trailer clone here. It's a utility trailer. It's a expedition trailer. Nothing I have serves one purpose. I think we'll start from the front, work our way back. The hitch I sourced from somewhere else. It's a Harbor Freight trailer, 40 by 48 inches. About $180, $200 with a 20% off coupon. Bought a jack for it, about $20 with the coupon from Harbor Freight. This spare tire mount, I couldn't justify spending $30 for a spare tire mount at Harbor Freight. So with some spare threaded rod from another project I'll show you in just a minute, I ran through to mount this, bent the rod using the box end of a wrench, and then bolted the tire on. The trailer's made out of plywood, and the little hack that I used was when I took it to when I bought the plywood at the big box store, 2 pieces for about $40-ish. I took it to the back with all the measurements. I measured the frame, checked it 3 times, checked it one more time, came up with the dimensions, and they cut it right there in the store. The first 2 cuts were free per wood, and then I just paid them 25 cents a cut for all the rest of the cuts. So pretty much it came home as a kit. And I just glued it, nailed it with a pneumatic nailer, ran drywall screws through it, caulked it, and painted it. I did have to do some work on the 2x4s here. I cut them, gave them that little 419 angle, as you could see back here. The light bezels, it had cheap Harbor Freight light bezels on it. They would have done, but they were mounted by brackets, and when I would push it in and out my gate, sometimes it would hit and break the light. So I sourced these, mounted them on here. They are really too heavy duty for the trailer, but they serve the purpose. The trailer's overall length is 5 feet. It used to be 6 feet, but I cut it down by a foot. Cut several inches off the top to change its stance and to add a tailgate, and just so that it would look and perform better. Ooh, excuse the dog squeeze. The axles were actually further forward. When I built the trailer, I ran them back as far as I could and bolted them up. After the box was put on, I just screwed this right into the plywood with drywall screws and broke off the screws on the back side. Same with these little hitches. These right here are about 75 cents a piece at your big box store. It's the same part that I use on my bike trailer hitches. Right there. And there's one on the blue bike too. The paint. For most of the metal I used rattle can Walmart's olive drab camo paint. For the box I mixed hunter green and from rustoleum in a quart, and some rustoleum red metal primer. Now if you mix it 1-to-1, you get UPS brown. You start with the green and add a little bit of the primer, mix and check, and just keep on mixing it till you're about where you want. Then just get a little $2 foam paint kit from Harbor Freight and just roll it on. And this is due for another paint job. This trailer's been out here for 2 years, and I just modified it I gave it a quick slap of paint to protect what I had exposed. That's why it's all mismatched. But as you can see, we're getting ready to go camping. So I wanted the trailer to be far more versatile than it was before. Before, it didn't have a tailgate, so you couldn't slide larger items in it. Back to the threaded rod. I used threaded rod all the way through. One eye bolt. 6-foot threaded rod is about $7. The eye bolt 75 cents. Pack of screws, or pack of nuts, and a pack of washers. As you can see, there are plenty of extras on here, just in case things are hung differently on it. And made the bike rack out of it. So feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. Those of you that do comment, I do answer the comments. So if nothing else, to say thank you for chiming in, or if you have any questions about the build. And thank you for watching, and God bless.